I gotta stay back on the road. Nah, y'all thought I was playing. Told y'all I'm back. Alright. Look, gotta say what's up to my fellow soul reapers, my nobles, and my elites, of course. This is yet another video request to Tevinssj7. Or Super Saiyan J7. I apologize if I get it wrong. Y'all know how I go. Okay, the topic is called Weakest to Strongest Captains. Can you make a video on the weakest to strongest captains? The anime confused me because I know Yamamoto is the strongest, but Sajin beat Soifon, and she is a higher rank than him. You can use Aizen, Tosen, and Gin and other captains' visors, but no hollow powers, just Shikai and Bunkai. Alright. Okay, it's interesting now. But Sajin beat Soifon. If I recall, when that happened, that was in the recent filler arc. When the Goty 13 invasion arc, I believe that's what it was called. Goty 13 army invasion. That Soifon was a I think that one was a clone. Yeah, that Soifon was a clone, and the clones had double the amount of spirit energy and spiritual pressure as their original counterpart. Now, that really impressed me on Kumamura's part because he was fighting extra stronger Soifon. But in this case, I know you said the anime confused you. To give you full, clear details and answers, I have to keep it canon, and that fight was not canon. I'm not saying that, you know, Kumamura was not capable of that. As you can see, it was almost a draw because, or a tie, because at the end, Kumamura, he passed out. You know, his Bunkai wouldn't win everything. But weakest to strongest, you know, I never, before I make these videos, I never, you know, I rarely, hardly, never, ever, rarely premeditate with what I'm gonna say. All of this is unscripted, comes from the heart, just straight up, you know. So that's why at the same time I have to make sure I'm being aware of what I'm saying, because if I feel like I messed up or something, like, damn, you know, it's too late. Like, I'm already into this amount of time into the video. So this is the thing. I thought about making a list, you know, like, okay, who would be the weakest, strongest, but in Bleach, this is how it is. This may sound funny, but the rank does not define the power. For example, it's, sorry, I'm getting a call, but yeah, it does not define the power of the captain. Now, I know it is ironic, yes, Captain Yamamoto, he is the strongest captain, and he's in charge of division #1, of course. But the reason why the number of the squad does not define the power of the captain is because of this. Ukitake, one of the veterans, he was the first captain and still is the first captain ever of Squad 13. And it is the Goty 13, number 1 to 13, 13 being the lowest. So if it was ranked by number and power, that means Ukitake would be the weakest. And that's not the case at all. So this is how I look at it. In the world of Bleach, abilities play a vital role in Bleach. If I did have to say the weakest captain to me, had to be Toshiro. Because, you know, his Bunkai was premature. You know, he's the youngest captain ever. His Bunkai was not complete. His Bunkai has a time limit on it. You know, that may not be the case now. Kubo stated in an interview that he has perfected his Bunkai. However, I still think he is the weakest captain. However, Shunsui told Stark that in 100 years, he could be more powerful than me. That's what Shunsui said, another veteran captain. But reason why I say abilities play a vital role, this is the thing. Let's take Byakuya, Captain of Squad 6, and Mayuri Kurotsuchi, Captain of Squad 12. Byakuya is a noble. Byakuya clarified that when you are a noble, you are blessed with far greater spiritual pressure than those who are not noble. Byakuya is strong. It has been noted, keep my eye out, 2 Bleach data books. It is noted he is one of the strongest captains. We know his ability, scatter, Zenbun Zakura. So we know it. Controls the, control the blades with his mind. Then his Bunkai, he drops it. Bunkai, Zenbun Zakura Kageyoshi. And he moves the pedals with his hands, they go twice as fast. He can do whatever. He's real good at swordsmanship, Kido. He's very fast. He was trained by Yodorichi. She's part of the Shihonen noble family. And under the Shihoans is the Kuchikis, which is what Byakuya is. And what I'm getting at is, Byakuya, he is faster than Mayuri. The captain of Squad 12. He has more spiritual pressure than Mayuri. He's a better swordsmanship fighter than Mayuri. But Mayuri has a deadlier ability. If you don't know, Mayuri, Captain of Squad 12, his Akichoki Jizo, whatever it is, when it cuts you, it paralyzes you. And it leaves the brain nerves or receptors intact so you can still feel the pain. So that's dangerous. You only have 2 legs and 2 arms. If he cuts you, 1-2 with your legs, 1-2, or a 1 good sweep across both legs, your legs, you're mobilized. You're immobilized right there. Then your arms are next, and that's pretty much the battle. And his Bunkai, Akichoji Jizo, that giant caterpillar baby spits the poison. So if he paralyzes you, and then just to be safe, do a Kido spell, a binding spell at that, and does a Bunkai and shoots the poison, so that is deadly. Also, Soy Foam. I honestly think that, Ukitake and Shunsui are way more powerful than Soy Foam. Even though it says that she's the strongest, she's the fastest captain under Old Man Yama. Old Man Yama's always #1 at everything, but, taking him out of the equation, Soy Foam is the fastest. She has a deadly ability, sting all enemies to death. Zuzumabachi. Hit you twice in the same spot, instantly dead. Instantly. But, her defense is not up there. In the data books it shows the grid of defense, speed, Kido, physical strength. It shows that her defense is not up there at all. So, it kind of balances out. But to me, I feel it's all about ability. However, Kenpachi has proven otherwise. He has proven if you are powerful enough, but it's rare that you come across characters as strong as Kenpachi. That is just rare because he has beat Tosen. Tosen, his Zanpato, his Bunkai, you can't sense anything, you can't see, you can't do nothing but feel. All your other senses are gone, even to sense. It's gone. And Kenpachi, he took it out. He defeated Sajin. Tosen. Yeah, Tosen. I don't know why I said Sajin. Yeah, Tosen. He took him out. Let's see. Gin, his Bunkai. Gin's defense is okay. But going up against someone like, I wasn't listening. You know what? He could try to go up against, pretty much, he could try to go up against all the Goody 13. And the reason why I say that, because his Bunkai, he was able to pierce eyes. Even in that butterfly form eyes, but he was still able to pierce eyes. If he could pierce eyes in that form, then he could pierce Soy Foam, Komamura, everything. Now, also you mentioned the visor captains without the hollow powers. Now, to me, Kensai, my favorite visor, his Shikai, how he turns into a knife, it's around a dagger, a Swiss Army knife. I don't necessarily know okay, they showed the ability, but you know, it looks more like a technique more than an ability. But I know it is an ability. That, you know, Kensai, he is strong. It was noted that he hung in there. Well, I can't even say he hung in there the longest against Full Hollow Ichigo because Ukuyori did that. But the way he got hits on him, I mean, he was just in Shikai. He kicked Ichigo away. He cut Ichigo. No, first he elbowed him, kicked him. He was dodging, and Hollow Ichigo was just jabbing like that. Kensai, he was dodging. You know, slashing him across the chest. No, he slashed him here. So he has the fighting capability. But as far as like Shikai and Bunkai ability, I don't know. Shinji, he is to me pretty effective. I mean, the invert world, as a Zanpakuto like that, everything is up, down, left, right, and it's just not for visionary purposes. It's, you know, you swing this way, think you're gonna die, but then you get cut this way. So you know that we all seen the episode. However, Shunsui, his is effective as well. It's Shunsui and Ukitake. They go at the top. They can stay at the top because they're veterans. They have the experience. Ukitake, unfortunately, he's ill, so his body and stamina and endurance is kind of low. But Shunsui, his Zanpakuto is very dangerous and tricky. You've seen what he did with start. Took out the spot of #1 with just this, excuse me, Shikai. Squad 3, Gin, like I said, Gin, I believe he's up there at the top because he was able to pierce Aizen in that form. And his Zanpakuto, his Bunkai ability is lethal. I mean, tearing you down on some cellular Reishi level, that's deadly. Unohana, we don't know. We know she's very powerful. Kubo did state she will fight in this final arc, thank God. We know she is very powerful. She is one of the, she wasn't the first captain of Squad 4, but she's old enough. Like, she, you know, everyone respects her and pretty much everyone fears her except Old Man Yama. Captain of Squad 5, which was Aizen. We know how that goes. Need I say more? But now, of course, Captain Squad 5, Shinji. He's in that position now. We already went over Shinji. To me, I'll say without the hollow powers, I'll say a little bit above average. Like, you got Shunsui, Ukitake, Unohana, and then you got Gin, guess Shinji, Tosin. I guess he could be right up there with Gin because he has 2 different Shikai command releases. Yes. First, what he did on Ururu when he knocked him out with that sonar thing. Then the second one he did with Kenpachi when he did his sword like this, and they made them after images, but they solidified. They turned they just turned to the solid blades, and they rained down on Kenpachi. I thought that was sweet. And of course, it's Bunkai. That's with your senses. Those Kido style senses affecting Bunkais are very lethal. Or Zanpakuto. Let's see. Captain of Squad 6, Byakuya. Technically, he's only got punked once, and that was against Ichigo. Other than that, I think Byakuya's up there. He's no joke. I mean, man, all the different techniques he has with his Bunkai. He's a very, very strong captain. Kumamura. Kumamura always gets punked all the time. He really does. All the time. I mean, he has the, you know, he's the heaviest captain. He's the tallest captain. Under Old Man Yama, he has the greatest defense, him and Kenpachi, but Kumamura, he always gets punked. I mean, he gets back up from the fight. He does. He really does. His adrenaline is real high, but I mean, he has a lot of destructive power. He has a power type Zanpakuto. A power type Zanpakuto is when there is no ability. It's just strength. Like Ikaku has a power type. Renji has a power type. Kumamura has a power type. I mean, it's like, I don't know if Ichigo be power type now because he can shoot Getsu Potential energy. So I don't know if that's an energy type. I don't know, but Kimura, nah, he wouldn't be up there. He'd be like, you know, like right here. I would say Mayuri. He'd be a little bit right there with Gin or under Gin, only because I say that because of his ability. I don't think Mayuri is one of the fastest captains. I don't think he's one of the most durable captains, but you know, he always have tricks up his sleeve. I mean, repairing his arm and, you know, replacing his organs and all that kind of stuff. Having superhuman drugs and all that stuff. So he's of course he's the smartest captain. Obviously, he's the well prepared captain out of the whole squad. Who else? Kenpachi. I'm gonna just put him up there. You know, this is Kenpachi, man. Like last time Kenpachi got punked was, I wouldn't even say punked. Last time you seen him get dropped was against Ichigo back in the Soul Society arc. I'm gonna put him up there, along with Shunto and Ukitake. Yeah, but though technically those are all the. Let's see. Then you have Yoruichi. Nah, not Yoruichi. So you found I did her. But yeah, out of all of them. Oh yeah, then Toshiro, but I went over Toshiro. So I know the anime may seem, or the anime or the manga, or the whole series may seem like you're confused with the whole power thing, but it's, I mean, the data books cleared up a little bit more better than what I'm saying. If you still don't understand or get it the way I'm explaining it, but it goes both ways. Ability, but if you are powerful enough, like Kenpachi, that ability won't even affect you because Ichigo went to first cut Kenpachi, it just ding. So, say if Mayuri, yes, he's dang, he can cut you and paralyze, but if you're strong enough, it won't even cut you to paralyze you. So you see how it kind of, you know, balances, you know, each other. So you can be deadly with the ability, but at the same time, if you are powerful enough on a Kenpachi level, you know. However, the reason why Ichigo couldn't do it because, you know, that was his first time really in a serious life or death situation like that. You know, he didn't, you know, Zangetsu had to give him the pep talk. These captains, though, I honestly think I think everybody in the Goten 13 is capable of cutting Kenpachi. Some would have to raise their reishi or energy level and do it, you know. Some would have to do that. But others, I think they're capable of at least cutting him. Beating him, they're also, you know, like Toshiro, he could not beat Kenpachi. Hell no, not by a long shot. So that's my whole take on it. Hopefully that cleared up a lot for you. If not, you can read more about the captain, of course, on Bleach Wikipedia, or if you have the data book, which pretty sure you don't, only because if you did, you wouldn't ask me this question, obviously. But yeah, I mean, that's where you have it. And my favorite, I'd say my favorite captain, Byakuya. Actually, I have three. I only had two. Now I have three in this order: Byakuya, Kenpachi, and Kensei. Those are my favorites by far. So, yeah, hopefully that cleared up a few things for you. Let me know what your favorite captains are. Let me know how you think the order should go, or let me know who can beat who in your opinion. But yeah, to the video requester, I hope you like this video. To others who request videos, I'm still gonna push them out. As you can see, I'm back. Just keep watching videos, keep liking, commenting, and sharing. You know, let everyone know about my other vids. I will appreciate it. But this is the Elite Ace. I'm signing out.